without Netflix.
Well, that's the thing. Like, and I have to do a little more research in terms of those because Punisher like comes out within the next couple of weeks / month.
Yeah.
I have to look more into that because it's kind of. I have a feeling it might be like the Fox, Sony, Marvel / Disney thing where, yes, X-Men universe and everything involved is part of Marvel Comics, but in the grand scheme of things, Fox owns the properties and everything like that. So it might be something where Marvel worked out the deal with Netflix, and it's a Netflix thing. Because they do have, because right now Doctor Strange and everything like that, because all they cited leaving was Doctor Strange. They said movies.
Yeah.
There's been no mention of the television shows. So I'll do a little more research on it to see what's going on with, and hopefully have some news for you on that next week to give you a better detail, or at least when they put some news out, I'll definitely share it with you right away.
People want to know. The big thing is, which we've said before, no one wants to pay for any more apps. Listener Rob just went, I don't want to pay for any more apps.
Yeah,
Tim agrees.
It's exactly what we 2 weeks ago we talked about this, where it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's become too expensive. Okay, so you're paying for your Verizon Fios, your Cablevision, your Dish Network, whatever you have. Okay, now I'm also paying for Netflix. The WWE thing turned into like a great deal. It's $10 a month. Even if you just use it solely for the purpose of the pay-per-views, you're saving a boatload of money. Because
that's more of an investment app than it is what everyone else has been doing.
And granted, all their content is there.
Yeah.
But you get a huge library and like that. Okay, fine. So now I have that. Well, now if I want to watch Game of Thrones, hypothetically, I either have to join up on Hulu, or even if you already subscribe to HBO, to use their HBO Go app, you got to pay for that, or you can pay for it on Amazon Prime. And I'm just using that as an example because it's the hottest example to use. Or whatever else have you. Or say you want to watch The Tick. Call a spade a spade. If you don't have a Fire Stick, or a jailbroke Fire Stick, or a jailbroke Firebox, you got to go on Amazon. You got to pay for Amazon Prime to watch it. If you don't have Amazon Prime already. So, it's just, you're tacking on the bills, And now, okay, Disney's one of the biggest things you want to watch. And then Marvel's one of the biggest things you want to watch. Well, now they're pulling all their shit, and I want to show my kids Finding Nemo for the 25,000th times, and they want to watch it, but, oh, wait a minute, it's not on Netflix anymore.
And this is why we all still buy DVDs and Blu-rays.
Exactly. See, it's at first, the trend of these things, of Netflix alone or whatever, was like, okay, well, the days of Blu-rays and everything are going to become the thing of the past.
Yep.
But now, it's kind of shooting itself in the financial foot. Because now there's going to be so many of them that I think people are going to start going, I'm just going to stick with the Blu-rays now. Because it's cheaper. I pay for it one time, and it's mine.
Yeah. And not only that, it also, like, when it comes down to certain subscription programs, like our listener was just saying, certain cable companies, they offer the subscriptions for free. Like Verizon Fios, which is what we have. We have HBO Go, and that's free. But, Joe Schmo has something else, they might not. So it's also a matter of, okay, so if we want to also watch these free things and not pay for it and still have cable, you really got to pick and choose your cable companies to see what is better for you.
It's just crazy, It's absolutely crazy. And then I was even down. Okay, football season is upon us.
Yes.
Now this is obviously one of the most expensive annual things that happens via cable. Because I was hearing some coworkers of mine. One was trying to convince another one about the NFL app network and everything like that. And he's like, yeah, it's great because, I can't watch it all the time, live. Which is understandable. A lot of us have that issue where some of the games are too late and we fall asleep or whatever the case may be. Or we got work the next day and we can't watch the whole game. But he's, and also, like, for some of us, nobody's stringing, this is not a sports thing, we're Pittsburgh Steelers fans. We can't get all the games.
No.
And everything like that. So, the guy was trying to tell the guy, because he's ironically a Steelers fan too, but it's like, whatever your favorite team is, you can program your app to watch whatever your team is or multiple teams. And now here's where I started going because it relates to what we're saying. It seems like a great investment at face value, but we're talking about how many months? September to
depends.
Depends on the season.
Yeah, it depends.
Point
on the
is,
season.
it's not a whole year.
Yeah,
you're not getting a whole year, but the guy is paying somewhere close to $200 annually for this service. I mean, Grant, he gets all the games. He can program it for his teams or whatever the case may be. But again, I'm paying annually $200 for a sport that's not even on all year round.
Ooh.
And then by the end of the football season, just like we have Red Zone, we have Red Zone on our cable. It's off. Once football season's done, it's off.
That's okay.
So I'm gonna pay $200 annually for my football network. Whatever pricing program I've chosen for my Netflix. My $9.99 for WWE. I need my Hulu because I gotta watch the exclusive shows that they have, and wow, really?
Yeah.
And then I'm still paying for cable. And my Wi-Fi.
Question: the NFL app, will it let you go back and view older games?
Yes, it does. It does allow you to do that.
That seems just more worth it for a football fan.
Hardcore football.
Yeah, not necessarily what someone like us that's just okay, it's football season, our team's playing, let's watch. That's it.
When I say, again, I'll play devil's advocate because yes, I was just saying with the price value, but also, on the other aspect, it's not a matter of going back to watch an older game that happened last week. Like, you can pull up older games, way back. That's in their library.
Yeah, see, that just seems more of an investment for a fan, not more
a super fan.
Yeah, not the casual sports fan.
Yeah, exactly. Not if you're just a casual fan who just wants to enjoy it. This is definitely not the investment for you.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You're better off, getting another method, so to speak. I'm not condoning illegal things. Anyway, pressing forward with Friday news. Well, we got some news today. Apparently, X-Force is moving forward into the writing stages and everything like that, and it's already been confirmed that Josh Brolin and Deadpool will lead the team, which is a little weird to me, only because it's they didn't say that they're starring in it because the leader of X-Force is Cable.
Yeah,
but they're saying they're leading the team. You see where I'm going here?
Yeah.
I know Deadpool was a part of the darker X-Force with Wolverine and Psylocke and Archangel and things like that. But in terms of the Cable incarnation of X-Force,
okay, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Because I'm trying to think back to all the Deadpool Cable stuff that I read. I believe there was a point in time where they had the telekinetic ability with each other and could speak to each other through their minds. If I'm right, I vaguely recall something along those lines. So they might just be going that route.
It all depends, obviously, what they're going to do in Deadpool 2, obviously. They've only mentioned them two, however, at this time. They have not mentioned Zazie Bates reprising her role as Domino for it as well. I can only imagine, though, over the course of time that she potentially could be announced.
Yeah.
For it, because, we're talking X-Force, we're talking Cable and Domino.
Yeah, exactly.
Granted, there were other members of the team,
but predominantly when you hear X-Force...
Cable and Domino.
Yes.
Batman and Robin. It's called a spade a spade. In related news tidbit, which shocked everybody, apparently Deadpool 2 and New Mutants, which were in production at the same time, have both shockingly wrapped. Already? That was
Yeah, didn't they start at Deadpool a couple weeks ago?
No, it was more than that, but still the point is, it seemed relatively fast. And New Mutants, we heard I remember we were announcing it was going into filming, and it did a little bit of principal filming, but other than that, we had never reported anything else. So suddenly here, only a couple of short months later, was 2, maybe 3 at most. It's already done. Whereas typically movies take about 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Like they were done in about 2. And I'm not gonna lie, it has me a little worried. It's like that was really, really quick.
Probably because the rest is all going to be post-production CG.
It definitely has me a little bit worried, especially being, let's call a spade, the big failure that Inhumans has turned out to be. I mean, Inhumans has turned out to be such a failure that it scored a 0, a no score on Rotten Tomatoes. It didn't even score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's how bad it is. And then per the previous thing we had mentioned was they wanted it filmed and shot as fast and as least costly as possible. So this definitely has me a little bit weary about New Mutants and Deadpool 2. Especially obviously Deadpool 2 as well. But it's like, really? That quick? That was fast.
One of our listeners just said that Deadpool 1 wrapped quickly also, though. So.
It's possible.
I mean, again.
Deadpool 1 felt like it took longer to film, though, than this, though.
It took longer to get created. I guess that counted too.
I guess
it was. That's the thing. It was in pre-production a lot longer.
We were anticipating for a lot longer.
Yeah,
okay,
it was a lot more pre-production when it came to Deadpool. Well, once they started going, they just went.
It was went. Yeah. Okay, touche. All right. Well, moving on. In other movie news, one that in Hollywood's least kept secret, it was mentioned a long time ago. People took it as a joke. About LeBron James wanting to do Space Jam 2. And everybody took it as a joke and everything like that. And, again, it was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Well, we can now confirm that Space Jam 2 is officially going to be a thing starring LeBron James.
Really?
Yes. They announced it today. It is official. It is actually happening. There's no other further details other than the fact that they've made the official announcement.
Yeah.
That Space Jam 2 is happening with LeBron James.
That's amazing.
I mean, for him, the little pieces I saw with LeBron James from that relationship movie with Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
People that I know saw it said he was fantastic in it. He was lovable and he stole the movie. Even to the point with the bloopers, he was just really, really funny. So you know what? The guy's got personality. The guy's funny. He might make this work better than Jordan, because Lord knows Michael Jordan, fantastic basketball player. But anything this guy has done in front of a camera, including Saturday Night Live when he hosted, was about as entertaining as watching paint dry, and had that much personality.
I've watched paint dry all week in my kitchen. That was actually pretty fun. Okay?
I'm talking about the personality portion.
Hey, let's just focus on the positives about this. We get to see Tasmanian Devil on screen again.
Yay!
When was the last time we actually saw something really good with Looney Tunes?
I love... For those of you who don't know, Tasmanian Devil is like my favorite Looney Tunes character.
And Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
I love him.
So it should be good.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Let's look forward to that part.
Anyway. Alright. In some... some other interesting news or like that. I'll save the last one I'll save this one for the what the fuck that's last, because it's
a lot of this was like what the fuck.
I know. Actually, I have a serious what the fuck and a funny what the fuck.
Okay.
In a serious what the fuck, literally about I want to say 12 minutes before we came on the air, the story broke about an incident that had happened on Sunday. We're just getting the news about it now. There was the production wrap party for Aquaman over on Sunday. And everything like that. People are having fun. Production crew's there. Everybody's just, drinking it up, having a good time. Apparently, a 22-year-old crew member of some sort or whatever starts arguing with somebody else. They get into a very, very heated argument. They wind up getting separated and everything like that. Everybody goes back to partying and smoozing. They figure the thing is over and everything like that. Only for the 22-year-old to come back and start arguing over the more aggressively with whoever he was arguing with. And then somewhere in the midst of the argument, basically someone came up behind him, Oz style, and stabbed him in the back.
Oh, shit.
Couple of times. Three people interjected to try to stop the scenario. They also, got stabbed.